Desert City of Albuquerque. But tonight we start week 9 with a good one in prime time, as it'll be the Sentinels of Tokyo taking on the Antlers of Albuquerque. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Nick Westbrook-Akine, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. But you look at this defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, running right, H.M. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. They set up the screen. H.N. has it. There he goes, left side. Touchdown. Devon H.N. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Antlers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
To the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quick. Brought down, but a nice little gain.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Henry again on second down. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches.
Let's go.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of one. Here's Jordan Stout now. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. Draymond Jones. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll look to throw. That one complete to Hill. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else?
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Come on. Hey.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. To about the 40-yard line. When you look at this defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Second down, they go again with Henry. They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third and 3.
Let's go now. Cowboy Warriors 70. 60 Vikings. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Second and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the... ground short of the first, right around the 42.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jordan Brooks with it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. Viking 18.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
In motion, the tight end.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. That's complete with Zay Flowers with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Tyrell Dodson. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it facing a second and long situation. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Play action. It's Sanders. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal. Henry again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They marked him short of the goal line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. The ball mere inches from the white line on third and goal. They get this out left. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down.
No surprise they decided to throw on third down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Back to it now after the made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown. Devon Achane hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Antlers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. And they rattle off a big one. 54 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
A 40-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Back to it now after the made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
49-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Open man is Hill. He's got him. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The third down conversion successful. A gain of 11. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now HN on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 11. He'll look to throw. He'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
That's good for an Albuquerque first down. First and goal.
Now back to throw. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 3 yards out. And the Antlers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Sanders now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
The score, Antlers 21, Sentinels 6. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Sanders.
First down, Sentinels.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Sentinels.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Hill diving, and he's got it. Full extension. What a catch. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
First down.
Ready.
Sanders going to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. LeJonte Wester as the first half is winding down. And the Sentinels are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now,
playmaker skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. And he returns this to the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete. He was looking for Rashad Bateman there, and it's 3rd down. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now Flowers on the jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Viking 18.
Here's Sanders. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Shot 60, shot 60. Go.
Sanders to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. Watch out for Hill on the return. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They go play action here on first down. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to H&M. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 102 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Darren Waller, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Antlers add 6 to their lead. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. He's got him in, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll try the right side with Henry. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 36-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That'll be taken in by Flowers. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw, and they've got a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. That one is blown up by Jordan Brooks, the linebacker. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
60 Mavericks.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage here on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. He'll try to do it himself. That is incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Looking to put a drive together. Hand off to Achane to begin the drive. Now he's into the clear again. And all the way in for the touchdown. Devon Achane. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Antlers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for a nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
Sanders on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders now to kick this one away. A he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now Sanders throwing to start the drive. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he's taken down inside the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. A 3-score game here late. You could probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
To throw now, here's Sanders. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. From the gun, it's Shador. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Well, stating the obvious, this is going to be one that the rookie quarterback is going to want to forget pretty quickly.
And what quarterback has not gone through this in their rookie year?
Yeah, they all have. I guess it's cliche, but these are the ones you hope to grow from, right?
It's just part of life on the road in the NFL. He has to learn from it and grow.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Man, 188 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, back to Achane. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. He'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well of time there, and now 4th down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And able to get this out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go,
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. In trouble, and he's taken down. the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack.
Hey, check that. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. Wide open receiver, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Sanders. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Devon Achane, 28 yards. And the Antlers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. Now the return here is stopped.
Man, you got it, man.
5-yard line.